Do a little bit of plastic swapping today. I got a 2018 Honda Pioneer 1000 5-seater deluxe in that bright yellow color. We got a 2016 Pioneer 1000 5-seater deluxe, and all we're going to do today is we're going to show you how to swap the plastics, or if you were to buy new plastics, this is how you would replace yours and put the new on. We got a LSU fan that's going to be, he wants my yellow plastics, and I was really wanting the white plastics. But anyways, enough of that. We're going to show you a little bit of how what to expect if you have to change these plastics out. But the biggest thing is pretty easy. The part that's going to take the longest is under your hood, and especially with mine. I'll show you a few differences real quick between the 2018s and the 16s. But I have the dual battery set up. I did not do a neat job. I got in a hurry a while back when I tried to do all this in one day. So I'll try to tidy that up this time. I'm also going to be installing a dual battery setup on Mr. Butch's side-by-side, and also going to be doing the upgraded air intake as well. Battery isolator will be installing a winch on his, a few light kits, a switch panel in the dash, but we'll get into all that later. But so a lot of this has to be taken out so that we can swap the big part of the hood out. As you can see, that this is the way the 2016 looks, and this is how it comes stock. But very, very clean. This one's going to be pretty easy. But eventually this unit will have the dual battery set up to run some accessories, some lights and all. But that part's going to take the longest. But here's all you need here to take off these door panels is a 5mm Allen head. I'm cheating a little bit so I can do it faster. But all you do is you just unscrew these. It's very easy. Hey baby, you want to come hold this? Yeah. Can you come hold it? Hold it for Daddy. Alright, hold it up, pick it up. There we go, you got it? Good job. Good job. And that's it. We'll clean these up. We'll clean the back side up. I've seen people also take these off when they're doing a lot of mud riding, a lot of trail riding. They don't want to scratch their panels up. You can run it without the panels. But hey, we paid more money for these colored panels, so we're going to run them. And then we're going to swap all these out, and we'll do a time-lapse video, and maybe we'll slow it down and kind of talk about some things under the hood, some things you're going to run into. But hopefully this will help any of you out that wants to change your plastics out. Hope you enjoy. Alright guys, we got the easy part done. We got the side panels all swapped over. That's the easy part. But now for the more complicated part, to get the main hood off, we have just some simple, we got some screws here and there, some plastic rivets, body panels, some more of those Allen head screws. The main part is we're going to have to take your little toolbox kit out, your air box, your fuse panel and your battery, get all your wires up out of the way before we can lift up the whole unit. What's going to be real interesting is my mess over here, since I didn't do a very good job of tidying mine up when I did my install. we're gonna have to, I guess it's gonna cause me to, when I go back with the white plastics, I'll do a better job. But anyways, I'm gonna have to disconnect my solenoid for my winch, my battery isolator, take both my batteries out. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So also my main power that powers on my secondary battery, I'm gonna have to take that out. The reason I put that inside under the hood instead of in the cab was for the simple fact that I have two little sweet angels that love to flip switches, and I didn't want them to be able to power on my secondary battery when they're in here in the shop with me and drain it down. So that's why that's under the hood here. It's not that cumbersome, but you do have to lift the hood off to get that. But anyhow, we'll see what we can do. I'll try to set up the camera and get a good camera angle and tell you about any problems I run into. Alright, well, I think I got the wiring harness all unhooked and out of the way. To just unmount it and all your relays and stuff. Got that out of the way. The air box cover, which is we hope to be going in with the updated 2018 air box intake once we get the yellow plastics over here on this 2016 model. That one thing that gave me fits was this little plug here. I didn't know what I was doing. It's actually very simple. Just take and put your screwdriver down inside of here and pull back, and then it'll slide right out. Right now I'm to the point where I believe all I gotta do is take out these bolts here. There's one here. These little body clips here and here. There, here, and then the Allen head in this corner, Allen head there, I guess one more bolt there, and I think it's going to come out. We'll see. This is my first time. It's like there may be something connected from the bottom side. There may be a couple of things like that, some wiring running down underneath it that we'll have some problems with, but I believe we'll just pop them out, just like. Got to squeeze, probably going to put the camera down. Well, no, there it goes. Squeeze them down. And hopefully this thing's going to come right out. We'll see. It's never just that simple though, is it? So anyhow, I'm going to put this camera up. We'll go back to the time lapse, see what happens. Alright, I still have not accomplished getting the plastics off because we ran into a few things underneath like I thought we would. Don't just come out. Also, don't try to fight your windshield. Go ahead and take it off and get it out of the way. But there's a few things. You need to go ahead and pop these fender flare body panels out. That is attached to the white plastic, the white fender. So take these body panels off. Also, underneath there's these little screws that are holding the light pod in. You ain't gonna be able to see it. Well, yeah, you can. So right there is gonna be one. Also, don't forget to take your air intake loose. There's another, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see it. There's one or two more screws under here that are attaching the plastics the front. It's somewhere back behind here. So I'm going to have to reach up underneath and get those screws out that looks to be Phillip head screws. Looks like they're just like this. But anyhow, if I run into any more, I'll let you know. But let's continue. Alright, I finally got this side all the way detached. I found some more screws. I'll show you in just a minute how many it is that's holding. It's hidden by the light enclosure underneath. I'm about to get this last screw out of this side, and we'll be able to take it off, which is, I've done said that several times now. But yeah, let me get this one off. This will be the first screw that you're going to put in when you go in with the new. There it is. That's on the heat sink. I'll get that in a second. Let's see if it'll come up. There may be one more thing that we ain't got. I believe we've got it. Sure, it would be helpful if you had one more hand. Got to get that spare battery box. There we go. I'll get our relays and wire harness out of the way. And that's it. She's out. Yeah, so that was rather difficult. Well, I'm sure I made that more difficult than it was. But here, let me show you what was the main problem. So underneath, I'm going to show you a top view, but underneath, you're going to have to reach down through here and get it screwed in here, here, and also I'm going to show you through here. If you'll look, it's attached right in front of the light pod. There and there as well. So let's see, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think there was one more over here. I think that's 5 screws in and around the light pod that you got to get out in order to get your whole body panel out. But we're going to take some time, clean everything up, and I got some mods I'm supposed to be doing in this one for Mr. Butch, so we may wait for some of those parts to come in because I'm going to do some wiring. I'm going to do the spare battery setup like I did in mine, but I'm going to do a lot neater job. I know some of y'all are cringing looking at all the mess I have here. All these wires are extra wires from the Bluetooth module and all from my rock lights. Anyhow, so we'll be able to do this one a lot quicker since I know what to look for on mine. I gotta get all this out and out of the way, and we'll make the transition. We'll flip-flop them, and that'll be a wrap. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I'll probably do this, probably won't be the closeout video, but one more time I'd like to remind you to subscribe. We'll get better at this stuff and try to give you some good info, not only on Pioneers or Honda. If you've seen our channel, we have Polaris Sportsman's. This is my Sportsman here, 2018 Sportsman 850. We got a tire review coming up. On the mud lights, we're going to go purchase another side-by-side coming up this week. That'll be on future film. It's a 2019 model. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, so stay tuned for that. We have some of our friends that are getting a new side-by-side, so that'll be on the channel. Also, we have Can-Am Renegade. We have other bikes. We have Kawasaki side-by-side. So man, we have a little bit of everything. So if there's some content you'd like to see or how-to videos, let us know. But help us out and subscribe. We enjoy doing this, and I hope you enjoy watching. So I'm sure I'll close out here in just a minute.